Hello! In this video, we're going to be talking about Ubuntu security, which includes basic GUI security, basic command line security, and advanced Ubuntu security. Let's begin! First, let's look at user accounts and passwords. Click the System Settings button in the Ubuntu menu bar. Next, click User Accounts in the System Settings window. To make any account management changes, you must enact root permissions. Click Unlock in the upper right-hand corner, then enter your password for authentication. Now click the user you wish to make a change on. You can switch users between administrative and standard by clicking next to account type. Next, you can change passwords by clicking the field to the right of the word password and entering a new password. It's important to install updates regularly. To do so, click the Ubuntu button in your menu bar and search for Update Manager. Next, click Settings on the Update Manager screen. To set automatic updates, go to the Updates tab and make sure Automatically Check for Updates is set to Daily. After applying the changes, install any available updates from the main Update Manager window. Firewalls can be used to prevent unauthorized access to the computer. These are essential to boost host and network security and should always be active. By default, the Ubuntu built-in firewall, or UFW, is deactivated and only accessible by the command line. To turn on your UFW, you can download a graphical firewall interface. An easy solution is GUFW, which can be downloaded easily using the Ubuntu Software Center by typing GUFW into the search bar. Note that the search bar may not appear if your Software Center window is too small. Once you have downloaded the graphical firewall interface from the Software Center, click the Ubuntu button in your menu bar. Enter the name of your firewall interface, in this case GUFW, into the search bar, then open the program. If prompted, enter your password to grant the program the necessary privileges it needs. Now you can see the different options for public, home, and office networks. Turn on the firewall for each network configuration using the slider bar here. The default and recommended rules concerning traffic are to deny all incoming traffic and allow all outgoing traffic. The reject option is the same as deny, but also sends a notification to the sender that connection has been blocked. You can add or delete custom rules using the plus or minus buttons under the Rules section. From the Add a Firewall Rule window, you can also control different options using the Simple or Advanced tabs. The Listening Report section of the GUFW window shows all ports that are currently listening, and the Log section shows the status of recent requests and configuration changes. More information can be found in the Getting Started section at the bottom of the window. gedit is one of many text editor commands in Ubuntu. This command will allow you to edit security policy files. Like in Windows, Ubuntu Guest Account is turned on by default. To turn it off, type gedit/etc/lightdm/lightdm.conf as the root user or use sudo before typing the command. Next, add the line allow-guest equals false to the end of the lightdm file and click Save. The guest account should be disabled upon restarting your system. PAM files are used for logon and applications to simplify user authentication. To edit the PAM password file, type gedit/etc/pam.d/common-password as the root user, then press Enter. Now, find the line with pam_unix.so in it. To enforce a password history of 5, add remember equals 5 to the end of the line. To enforce a password length of 8, add minlen equals 8 to the end of the line. gedit can also be used to edit password history. type gedit/etc/login.defs into the command line as the root user and press enter. In the new window, type Ctrl F and then type pass_max_days in all caps. Modify the maximum password duration to be 90, the minimum password duration to be 10, and the days before expiration to warn users to change their password to 7. Finally, save the file and close it. We can view Linux file permissions with the ls command. First, navigate to the directory containing the files whose permissions you want to view. This can be done using the cd command. Now, enter ls-l. This command will output the following information: the total number of files in the current directory, not counting subdirectories. On each line, a file's permissions, some other information which we won't cover in this video, and the file name. The permission section of each line can be broken up into 4 parts. The first part is 1 character long and denotes whether the given file is a directory denoted by a D or a normal file denoted by a dash. The next 3 parts are 3 characters long each and denote the permissions given to the user who owns the file, the group that the user belongs to, and all other users in that order. These are typically denoted by U, G, and O respectively, which we'll need to know when changing the file's permissions. The 3 characters in each of the last 3 sections of the permissions will be R, W, and X if the specified section is granted read, write, and execute permissions. If any of these permissions are denied, the corresponding character will be changed to a dash. The chmod command allows you to change file permissions. Type chmod o-r hello.txt into the command line and press enter. Now type ls-l hello.txt. You can see hello.txt's new file permissions below. We can view events in a similar way to Windows Event Viewer. From the search field in the Ubuntu menu bar, type system log to view available logs. This will display 4 different types of logs of events that are currently happening. In order to set up audit policies for these logs, type apt-get install audit-d into the command line and press enter. Note that you must be root to install packages. Enable audits by typing audit-ctl-e1. Then you can view and modify policies by typing gedit/etc/audit/auditd.conf. This concludes the Ubuntu security tutorial. Thanks for watching!